play before the hometown crowd at the New Orleans Arena. And we've got it right here for you on 2K Sports live from New Orleans. The road trip for the Rockets ends here as they leave for Houston right after the game. And taking advantage of the home games during this stretch, they want to get those W's and guys build that positive record.
You know, checking out the Rockets, they've caught a lot of folks off guard. I mean, they've made a big-time leap forward.
Yeah, they sure have. They've made great strides since last season. And give them credit. I mean, they've worked hard. They've earned this. And I think they've done it through a really aggressive team play.
And he flushes it through. Sprite Slam Cam with the replay.
Now, that's just rubbing it in, fella.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Ball outside. Good luck. West gets the bucket.
That time he found a gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
Odom inside. West is there. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And that one falls for Odom. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
Yes, Kevin, making good decisions and being smart with their offensive chances is what Coach said is going to be a key to their success in this one. As he noted, they're up against a team that works very well together as a defensive unit. And forcing shots and rushing plays right into their hands. And they avoided Kevin Wilson.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, Clark.
Yeah, well, it's a tall task when you take on a team as sound defensively as they are, so you just have to be sharp in your execution.
Steve?
Yeah, you got to be sharp, but you also have to attack. I mean, if you're not aggressive against this team, they're going to take control of you, and all of a sudden, they'll have control of the game.
Paul dishes to Okafor. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Chuck Hayes with the rebound. On defense, the Hornets. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And they were very soft defensively in that game, guys. I just didn't think they brought the energy and the effort it takes to win in an NBA game.
Well, no critical stops when they needed them. The effort was very pedestrian at best. So you combine those factors and you can't get it done in terms of winning a game.
And here are the Rockets now. Defeated by the Bobcats in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And if there was an aspect of the game that jumped out at me, guys, it was the rebounding. There was a huge difference in the effort both teams were making on the glass.
Well, they got pushed around all game long, and when that happens, you're going to get out-rebounded.
West gets to Ariza. Shoots. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Hornets on D. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
What an awful night from the floor for this club that night. I'm not sure they were really in sync offensively. Looked like they got very stagnant out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't pinpoint a lack of effort because I think they tried, Steve. I mean, really, they gave effort, but I think it was just one of those nights where shots weren't falling.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The Rockets #1.
Kevin, if there's any stat you want to lead the league in, it would certainly be scoring the most points. They've been remarkable in the numbers they've put up as a team all season long. It's a reflection of their strength. They're balanced and they're explosive.
Shane Battier is checked in for the Rockets. Back to Paul. Outside, Green. Picked up by Battier. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower guys on the floor, especially when he gets that wide lane to the rim.
Hayes the pass to Battier. They're moving it around. Shot to end this cold run. That's good. And this game is tied up now.
Now, defensively, you have to question the effort, but nice play there.
He passes it to West. Paul with the ball, looking for his first bucket of the game. It's Ariza on the wing from downtown, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Those are shots he shouldn't be afraid to take. He can make them.
Marion against Ariza. Here's Garrett, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hornets leading by 3. Here's Paul. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And the foot. Here's Paul. Knocks it loose.
Turned it over there, but they built this lead by making the most of their possession and keeping their turnovers really low.
As soon as they made that steal, it was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on it, partner. That's an easy 2 points off the pilfer.
All sorts of time, and that one goes long.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Hornets ahead. They lead by 2. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. The Rockets trail. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Taking a look at the Rockets. Garrett, he's in at point guard. Odom out there with Marion. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Martin in at the 2 guard. New Orleans with the ball. And here is Jack. And it's Martin picking him up. From about 16. Again, the miss by Paul.
The defense a little shaky there, and he had a good look.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one on Green, and he makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Jack. Poked loose. And it's Martin picking him up. Right up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You have a nice high percentage look right there.
Good for the three-point play. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bobcats in Charlotte. Marion outside. This is to Odom. Right side Odom. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garrett. And it's good on the layup. 10 points for him.
He's got so many ways to hurt you. I mean, he is really an offensive force out there.
Outside, Green. Paul outside. Paul left side. Another one falls for New Orleans. Rockets trail by 3. He's got 10. Odom backing down. Marion puts up a 3. Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Anticipating that pass so well. Beautifully done.
Here's Paul. They lead by 1. From past the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They're hovering around 50% for the game at three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Into Lamar Odom. And Okafor sends it back. The Hornets leading by 4. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Outside, Martin. Odom on the wing. Reza covering. Guarded by Green. Shoots from the elbow. The shot is off. The Hornets go the other way with the ball. Even numbers. Jefferson picks him up. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You foul and you send a very poor free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down. Make him earn it at the stripe.
David West, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. And a change for the Rockets. Hayes is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Could have had more there, but at least he made it a two-possession game.
Defended by Paul. Here's Marion. Money on the 10-footer. Marion's got his first points of the night.
I tell you what, right now, that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
Green inside, covered by Martin. That's a 2 from Paul. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Paul's got 5. He's got 10. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
They're not going away, and they've been aggressive drawing contact.
Free throws are always a good way to get back into it, too. The clock isn't running. They can cut into that lead. They get their defense set up as well.
Defended by Paul. Here's Garrett, and Okafor sends it back.
Boy, both clubs really battling under the boards.
Yeah, and, you know, Steve, the rebounding story really mirrors.
Oh! Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Now, that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
Shoots it. And there's West. That good on the assist by Paul. West has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Defended by Paul. In for the dunk.
That was a ferocious Facebook finish.
It's easy to forget he plays the point, isn't it?
Well, he still looks to pass first, but if nothing's there, he will not hesitate to take it up strong to the hoop.
West outside. Pass to Green. With the clock winding down, the Rockets pull it in.
This just has not been his day so far.
Back to Martin. They double him with Green. Hayes covered by Okafor. He's got 16. Outside Odom. Fires the 3. Gets the bucket. 19 points in the game.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He feeds it to Green. Bunny shot, and David West, the bucket on the assist by Green. West has got 8 points.
And winding down, they're going to go for the last shot here of the quarter.
Yeah, I like the recognition there. They're going to play for the last shot, just as you said.
Here's Garrett, and Houston again with the bucket. Rockets lead by 2.
It's Wednesday night. I hope you're having a good one. Time now for the HP Halftime Show. The Houston Rockets in front against New Orleans. No doubt a tough team to deal with, the best record in the conference. They're for real. Physicality taking over the game. They are muscling their way around the paint. Meanwhile, the Hornets not to be outdone. They've limited the second chance buckets. They've been crashing the defensive glass, playing big on the defensive end. A nice start for Chris Paul. He's picked up 5 points and is also helping set the... At Amway Center, the Magic with the win over the Bucks.
And we welcome you back here to the Crescent City, here at the New Orleans Arena. Beautiful night here in the Bayou. Here's Odom. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Ariza is the three with West and Okafor rounding out the front court. Willie Green out there with Chris Paul. Stolen by Martin. Solo break for the finish. Hammers it on to polish off the break.
You know, you wouldn't pin the point guard tag on him the way he throws it down like that.
No way.
Now, monster dunks like that, I mean, that's not just for big fellas, guys. I mean, the little guys can do that at times, too.
Now here's Okafor. Green, no luck. Here's Garrett. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
They're taking it to the hoop strong now, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, Steve, I love it. I mean, I like to see guys attacking the rim and taking it to the paint. It's fun basketball to watch. It's not for the faint of heart, though. You got to be a man to go in there strong.
6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. The shot no good. And the Rockets going the other way now. He goes up, and he makes good on the layup. 27 points for him.
Probably time to bring an extra defender, change up the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's been so good. I think they got to take the ball out of his hands right now.
Paul left side. The baseline J. Drain for 2 points. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
The shot by Odom, no good. The Hornets trail by 6. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Carl Landry's checked in for New Orleans. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for the Rockets. Mattier comes in for Kevin Martin. That's tipped.
He did what he could to try to handle that pass, but that was too hard to handle.
As soon as they forced that turnover, they really attacked the rim. I like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought that was the highlight of the sequence.
Here's Green. He's got 9. Paul kicks to Landry. Paul. The feed to West.
Yeah, you can't make that kind of an error and expect to win.
You're right, Steve, because they will cost you. I mean, those kind of mistakes, those are losing plays. Come on, he's got to know better than to try to force that pass down low.
All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
When in doubt, punch it down.
As easy at 2 points as you can get.
Safe to say that's a pretty high percentage shot, guys.
Defended by Paul. He's got 29 points. Here's Garrett, and Houston again with the bucket.
What an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
They find themselves in a pretty good-sized hole here, and it's mostly because of their sloppy play with the basketball.
It's kind of strange. They can't seem to find a grip on the ball, Clark. They're just giving up a lot of easy plays.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, he's had enough of that lackadaisical defense. They've got to help on penetration and deny all of these points in the paint.
And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Well, you look at Paul, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
Boy, it's been a great few weeks for him, Kevin, especially when you look at what he's done defensively. His effort there has kind of reminded me of the Tasmanian Devil, and he's actually helped his team create scoring opportunities off its defense.
Emeka Okafor, he's checked in for New Orleans. Bellinelli comes in for Willie Green. West kicks to Landry. Kicks the ball.
But that basket is now 6 points off of their giveaways this quarter.
Yeah, they got to tighten things up out there, Clark. I mean, they are not playing well at all. It's time to take care of the ball and get some good shots.
6 to shoot. Shot, high post. Good on the jump shot. Paul's got 9.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
As we grind through the season, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Houston. Best team in the conference, really having a nice season, looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And, of course, New Orleans just need to take it a game at a time.
Well, right now for the Hornets, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south. I'll tell you what, guys, there's so many talented players in this league now. Such an impressive influx of great young talent coming into the league over the last decade. It's an exciting time to be a basketball fan.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one on Martin. When you look at all the great talent over the last decade or so, Clark, do you think that today's players are tending to reach their potential a bit more than perhaps those, say, in the 90s?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think you look at it.
And slam down hard. Another look on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Good job there. No hesitation taking the ball right to the rack.
You know what, guys? Always the best plan in that situation.
Ooh, they better hustle. Now Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really stood out for his club.
I don't know what to say about that. I mean, he went reverse on him. Beautifully done.
Clark, words can't even do that one justice.
Just let the pictures tell the story, guys.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Some changes for New Orleans. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Okafor. Jack comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Marcus Banks subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for Houston, Arthur comes in for Chuck Hayes. And it's Odom in for Shane Battier. Backing down is Landry. Ariza dishes to Landry. Their turnaround jumper. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Garrett. The kick out to Odom. It's stolen by Jack.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
For the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
This team just looking to run at every opportunity.
Circles around them is what they're doing. I mean, pushing the tempo and really enjoying an advantage there.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. From the New Orleans Arena, back in a moment. Now, as we get going here in the 4th, let's send it over to Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark.
Hi, guys. Will you look at the Rockets? The spark has been supplied by their point guard. His play was fantastic there in the 3rd quarter, so we'll see if he can continue to ride that wave of momentum as we head down the stretch, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Clark, he has meant a bunch to this team.
Well, basically, Kevin, he's carried them pretty much the whole game.
Well, they've had 3 quarters to come up with an answer for him defensively, but they haven't been able to figure out anything.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Garrett in a 2-guard. Dragic is out there with Paul George. That's Hayes. And it's Boykins in at the point guard. Rockets leading by 13. Tipped. Defended by Jack. And here are the Hornets. They trailed by as many as 16. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 13-point game. Garrett behind the back and lays it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Jack with it. Shot clock at 6.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutively. Both times turnovers. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
Now, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back to back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
The dish to Dragic. And they will call over the back on the play.
He was climbing all over the defender on that one, no doubt.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, a pretty easy over-the-back call right there, partner.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Hayes. Odom comes in for George. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And it's Martin in for Earl Boykins. Here's Bellinelli. Rockets leading by 15. Outside, Martin. Some good ball movement here. Fires from the wing. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Rockets lead by 17.
And you got to love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The Rockets. Long range from the inbound. Can't get it to go. Another steal. Here's Garrett. And slam dunk. Wow! Now the Sprite slam cam for the replay.
There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
And the pass to Odom. The tray. That's good.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Another steal.
A miscue here, a botch play there, a mistake there. The result, 5 points they've allowed off turnovers this quarter.
Yeah, I don't see any focus out there. I mean, they've looked undisciplined, not taking care of the basketball, and it's really starting to hurt them.
So for the Hornets, Carl Landry's checked in for Pondexter. Reza comes in for Marcus Banks. And it's Paul in for Jarrett Jack. The Rockets also changing it up. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Odom. Arthur comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Dragic in for Kevin Martin. And it's Houston's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. From 17 feet out. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, he had a good look there.
Got to take those when they come. One thing you heard around the league, fellas, is coaches talking about hustle as a skill. I mean, sometimes in this league we get a little infatuated with the physical tools and great technique and forget about one of the basic foundations is just simply playing hard.
Rockets leading by 23. Takes it up. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Clark, you're talking about hustle. I think about you when I think about hustle. And Steve, the same with you when you talk about hustle players, the guys who impact the game because of how hard they work on the floor. Now, Steve, what are some of the names that come to mind for you?
Well, somebody like Joakim Noah for sure, Gerald Wallace, Anderson Varejao in Cleveland seems to be all over the floor all the time. David Lee is a guy who's very scrappy. So I think a lot of these guys, you're right. I mean, effort is a skill, and a lot of them have made their names just by playing at an incredibly hard level.
West, that's good.
You see that as soon as there was an opening, he threaded the pass right through it.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
I think that may do it here. They're trying to put the nail in the coffin.
Well, just adding to the lead as we approach the final buzzer.
Here's New Orleans. Outside, Green. Paul passes to Green. Goes straight up. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Nice little run here, but it may be too little too late.
Yeah, I agree. Just not enough time, Steve. The clock is their enemy, not their friend.
They're working it around. He dishes it to Arthur. Knocked away. And here are the Hornets now.
Well, not much they can do at this point.
Nope, playing for pride. Trying to finish strong for pride's sake.
Green with the rebound. And here is Paul. From deep. Misses there. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.
Your name kept coming up as your teammates talked about the key elements in the win tonight. How does it feel to hear that they had such positive things to say about your play?
It's great, man. These guys know I'm out there putting myself on the line every night because all I want to do is win games. They expect it from me, and I expect the same level of hard work and dedication from them. That's what's special about this team, though. We're all here to win, and we're going to do whatever it takes to make that happen, just like we did tonight.